Hey guys, it's your boy Sushi here, and I just want to thank you guys. We were able to hit the 1,500 subscriber goal, so you guys know what that means. New goal, subscriber, and new date, right? So it's looking like Valentine's Day, February 14th, seems to be a very good date. So I'm gonna give away one monthly pass for any gacha game that you guys want. For Valentine's Day, and if we can hit 1,750, right? So we're gonna do it in like 250 increments. I'll give away two monthly passes for Valentine's Day. Okay, guys. So you guys already know. Like, comment, subscribe on this video, and I'll pull the winners live on stream for Valentine's Day. Hey guys, it's your boy Sushi here with another Etheria restart video. So for today, we're gonna do an account review of a top 50 turn one player. Okay, you guys have been loving the turn two account reviews, but I think it's time to get another turn one in here that's not my account. So this is Doom Sucker, as you guys can see on the screen. We're in his account. We also have him on the mic to explain maybe some details that I might have missed or some specific stuff on his account. So Doom, you want to say hello just really quick?
Yo, what's up?
Great.
Uh,
Yeah, do you want to say anything else?
no, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Yes, I just want to thank you for letting me showcase your account. The viewers love it. And just a quick note, guys, if you guys want your account to be reviewed, just hop into the Discord, DM me or ping one of my mods, and we'll add you guys to the list. And yeah, let's get started. So just before we look at Doom's characters, I want to make sure everybody knows he spent about $50 on this game, okay? So I want to make that clear for every account review, right? Because a whales account is completely different than like a F2P or low spender account. Okay, huge difference, huge difference. Okay. Yep, all this actually this you don't buy anything here, but yeah, that was it, guys. Okay, so let's look at his characters. So I'm just gonna click through each of these characters to just show the builds really quick. Doom, if you have anything you want to say about specific characters or your general playstyle, let me know. Okay, but I'm just gonna click through everything.
Yeah.
All right, let me shut them up as well because they're gonna talk so much. But anyway, here's the mass, the BBC. Wait, how much is this? P2 as well. So mine is also P2. Nice, but yours is more max than mine. 455. Mine is only 415 because no
Yeah.
lattices.
I
But
don't
yeah,
even use them anymore.
you don't use them anymore. Damn.
I use them very occasionally, and I think there's a couple replays he's in.
I see. Okay, let's go through the prowesses first, just so the viewers can pause and watch, and then we'll go back through the gear. But yeah, as you guys can see, nice P5 Ho Yan, very nice. But you guys can see this looks like a $50 account, right? There's no P5 Yelly like all those other whale videos I've done, right? P1 the Horde, wow, P0 Plume. I actually have P4 Plume, man, from Wishbinder. It was pretty crazy. P1 low and standard, very standard. P0 Fia, P5 Senu, yup, yup. Yep, as you guys can see, definitely a light spender account. Shiada, I think that's pretty much it. Now let's go through the builds. Let's talk about the builds. So I think everybody knows the builds for like Messiah and a lot of turn ones, right? I think turn two definitely has more variety when it comes to builds. Would you agree with me if I said that?
Yeah, I think most of the time, like there's a few things that you can change up, but I think most of the time it's just like more how you tune your characters rather than the builds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so just clicking for the viewers here. Remember, guys, you can just pause it and go back to see the actual builds. So you run your Hind. Do you run Hind at all anymore?
I really don't use him very much. I don't have
Okay.
enough gear to make him fast enough to be worth using. I
I
also don't really
see.
pick Lily ever, but she's kind of just on leftover gear.
Damn, 342 on leftover? Damn.
I don't have that many openers who can like use non-effect act pieces and stuff like that. So like I just have a lot of random like golds that I can't use.
I see. All right, so we'll also check your speed later, right? Because you peaked at like top 50, 40 something, right? Is that correct? We'll check the ranks later
Yeah.
too, but that's pretty insane.
I don't I also can't draft Yelly right now. I do want to change her to a speed build, but for now she's kind of just there.
Yeah, agreed. My Yelly kind of has speed. She only works with Tyrandot, like to pull her up far enough. But for like Frey and stuff like that, yeah, I don't have that much speed either, right? So this is, guys, this is a pretty relatable account as well. He has no red speed, okay? Only golds. So even I have one red speed, but bro is top 50, so yeah, skill issue on my part. But still, absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
This guy
Uh,
Doom.
I, I think Yeah, the only important things really for speed tuning on my
Mm-hmm.
account, I think, as well as like my plume hat is my fastest, other than
Mm-hmm.
turn dot that I like typically draft, and then I have my Sontic and Nahor both go after my Sinew. I
Mm-hmm.
know some people have their Sontic go first to try and go for like one shots and stuff, but
Uh-huh.
I kind of like to have the strip into the cooldown increase because usually I think that's just more makes it a little bit more versatile for me. Um, but I do know some people run them faster. That lets you get some one-shot builds and stuff like that.
I
My few is
see.
on Swift Time Weave, which I think is the
Nice.
normal turn one build at this point. But I know you run Codex. A lot of people run like Alicorn and a bunch of other
Mm-hmm.
things.
Yeah, so the Santic, pretty interesting. Yeah, so if I had more lattices, I would put into Santic, and I would test it out though. But I like the strip with Senu first, right? Because then like Aya and stuff like that on Reaper can't cut, you know. So
Yeah,
that's good. And then for Fiamelli, yeah, I don't know. I just started her off with Alicorn, then I switched to the Codex, and I just haven't had a chance to switch.
yeah.
But mhm.
I was on Alicorn first as well. I think if you're turn one, Alicorn doesn't get enough value. I think in too many of the games, it just like does nothing.
Yeah, agreed, right? Because turn one, like you either nuke them or you just cycle them enough so Alicorn doesn't. There's no need to cleanse or anything like that, right? They're not supposed to get a turn at all, right? Maybe one turn, but anything
Yeah.
more than that, you most likely will lose anyway. But Alicorn, not Alicorn, sorry, but Halloween, everyone's been telling me Halloween is good because, like, for in just in case, right? You have those longer games, the resetting for the cooldowns is very helpful.
Yeah, I think Halloween really. Also, another thing about Halloween versus Codex,
Mm-hmm.
right? A lot of turn two players are also running Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
No turn two players are running Codex. Um, so like if you run Halloween, my my Rin is also work in progress. But no turn two players really run Codex. So when you
Mm-hmm.
draft a Halloween Fia, it makes it a little bit harder to tell if this guy's turn one or is he turn two. And it
Oh.
also makes it harder to tell if you're running a BB build or a time weave build, because like you can't see that just from seeing the shell unless they've played you.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, hopefully we have some drafts for that. Like just to throw your opponent off a bit. That's interesting. I never thought about that. So like obviously if you see my Codex Fia, that's definitely a turn one, right?
Yeah, like if I see
Oh.
Codex Via, if I see a Rev Plume,
Mm-hmm.
um, like things like that are dead giveaways that like okay, this guy's at
Mm-hmm.
least more centered around being a turn one account, and then you
Mm.
can draft accordingly.
Ah, I see.
Obviously, my pre-ban is kind of a giveaway because I do pre-ban Tia because I just can't deal with that unit.
Yep.
But uh, my Suki is kind of benched, but I did used to use her.
Yeah, me
I took
too,
away
man.
all of her speed gear for turn dot though.
Yeah, me
Beyonce,
too.
I do draft sometimes now.
Mm-hmm.
She's a good counter pick into turn one.
Yep.
Um, she, I think this build is good where it's Swiss Drive Swift, or you can run Bloodbath instead if you just want to make sure you live. But you need something to make sure that you're not dying before she gets a turn.
Yeah, agreed. Yours is way faster than mine. Mine's like 306 or something. Yours is 319. I think around 320 would have been perfect. If maybe I can put some of those new speeds that I got earlier. But yeah,
Yeah.
very nice, very nice. Tyranda, how fast is she? 355. Remember, he has no red speeds, okay, guys? And bro is
This
top
is
50.
the fastest that I can make any character. She has every piece of good gear on my account. I could make her one speed faster if I roll the shell, but
Nice. Very, very nice.
but she's not super fast
All good, right?
comparatively.
All good though. You get top 50. So clearly you grinding out the game and learning how to draft better stuff like that is definitely something I need to do. But definitely huge kudos to you for getting top 50. So let's see what rank you are right now. Do you have anything to say about your builds before we hop into the ranks?
No, I don't think there's anything too special about my
Mm-hmm.
builds that you can see there. I think for the most part, pretty standard. Again, you can change up some speed tunings and stuff, but
Got it. Yep. So bro is 58 and he peaked like 40 something, I think, right? So
yeah,
this guy's awesome, bro. $50. UA's up here probably $20,000, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000 for all these top players. But anyway, yeah, fantastic from Doom. Let's take a look. So I think you sent me some replays. Is that right? Oh,
yeah. I've sent some
actually,
replays. Oh,
go
sorry,
ahead.
what's that?
No, go ahead first. Go ahead first.
I was gonna say I tried to make sure that they were like mostly replays of like different types of drafts that I
Mm-hmm.
do
Mm-hmm.
in different situations. But
Perfect. Yes, thank you. I was gonna ask you for those rates, but let's double check your speed first, okay? So let's have it all in the open, guys. Let's see how many yellow speeds he has, how many purple speeds he has, because bro has no gold speed, but bro still gets top 50. So let's see. Oops, I don't need to change the level, right? I have to make it by speed. Yes, all right. Let's take a look. So no reds, okay? Right, no reds, guys. Confirm no reds. Did I put the filter right? Actually, this should be here too.
you
3
don't
and
need
4.
you don't want the four liner thing. Yeah.
I don't want either of them, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
you can
cool.
just turn them both off and it's good.
Okay, let's take a look. So he has gold 16, 16, 16, bunch of 16s. Nice. We'll just count the rows though. So let's see. It stops there. So it stops right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times 7. That's 28. Bro has exactly 30 gold speed pieces. Very nice. And let's see for purples, just for reference, because I think I have 25 now, and Pix had like 50 something golds when I reviewed his account. But yeah, absolutely crazy. So we started here. That's 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Holy crap. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Holy crap. How many is that? 21. 21 times 7 is what? 147 plus 4. 151 plus 5. 156 purples? What? No, 146? No, 156. 156 purples. Holy crap. I don't even know how many I have on my account.
I don't think I've ever counted my purples, so I have no idea what a normal amount is. But
I forgot what mine is and I forgot what Ampix is, but maybe I'll put it in the comment and I'll pin it or something. But absolutely insane speed, bro. Holy shit. Damn. All right, let's
yeah.
go straight into the replays. I think you did send me some. Yes. All right, so if you could talk over your thought process for the drafts. I don't know if you do that normally, but
Yeah, I do have a thought process. Sorry, let me
okay,
I have to
great.
refresh your stream because it was a little delayed. Okay, so the one against K-Zone. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
for me, I tried first picking Fia for a little bit when she came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think it's good for turn one players unless you're a CC player
Mm-hmm.
specifically. So I always prioritize Ray as first pick.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he goes Fia Lawan. Yeah, Fia Lawan. I just pick whichever one of the three of Fia Lawan and Plume is left over always. So
Uh-huh.
he left Plume. Here he drafts Freya, so he's trying to do a pivot into turn one,
Yep.
right? But I know if I draft Turn Dot and Senyu, that takes away the two main like damage dealing turn one units that he's going to use to pair with Freya,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I draft that, he has to pivot into CC, and I think I can just. So I pick a. So then he does Nahor Didding 4/5
Yep.
because he's pre-banned Mio as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I draft a Santic who's on Alicorn. He's basically my only anti CC unit. Um, so the Alic or so as long as I live, which he doesn't really have that much damage,
Mm-hmm.
then I can. I should just basically guarantee to win as long as I don't insta die somehow because I have Senyu and Ray, which both deal enough damage to kill a Lawan.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have Santic. If he doesn't jump on Santic, I can cooldown reset the Lawan. She doesn't get her Amber Shell. Um, I think he just really doesn't have a way to win with the way he drafted.
Got
But
it. Interesting. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. So I'm learning from you too, right? So you're saying just before we watch this video or this replay, you're saying you don't think Fia is a good first pick for turn one. Can you elaborate on that a little bit? This is just for me personally because I want to know because I always just first pick Fia
yeah,
Melia.
so I don't think Fia is a good first pick for a couple of reasons. Um, One, she doesn't do enough damage to work as a secondary cleaver. She does pretty solid damage, but if you have her as your only DPS, like for
Mm-hmm.
example, if I had Fia in Ray's spot
Yeah.
and then they banned out my Senyu, right? I'm left with only a Fia DPS. Fia DPS is not going to win this match. It's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
But if they banned out my Senyu here and they leave me with a Ray, Ray plus Plume will absolutely still win this match. Um,
Oh, got it.
so if I draft Fia, I'm losing another damage character, and so I'd have to draft two to compensate, or a damage and a CC to compensate. And I just don't really have enough options for that. If there was a second Senyu, then I think Fia could work a little bit better. Um, some other things is if I go Fia first pick, and then they go like triple healer turn two, and then I'm just cooked, right? There's nothing that's going to be proccing Fia, and
Oh.
they just ban out my damage or CC, and I could just do nothing.
Ooh, okay, I see. Noted. Okay, so then one more question, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna follow this strat then. So what do you do? What would you pick first if they banned Ray? If Ray is pre-banned?
I normally go Plume first pick if Ray is pre-banned.
Okay, so wait.
Um,
If you go Plume, then my question is, then what if they pick Fia? Are you just forced to ban Fia and just deal with everything
so
else?
yeah, they go Plume, or I go Plume, they go Fia Lawan,
Uh-huh.
right? I have Tia pre-banned, so they can't lock a Tia,
Mm-hmm.
and they have Ray pre-banned. So a lot of people's only Amber on their account are Tia Ray and Lawan.
Mm-hmm.
Lawan is actually pretty easy to kill if you have a Plume plus any DPS or any CC.
True.
Um, and so I just ban out the Fia, and like most of the time they don't really have anything that's good enough to like compensate for just having a single DPS Luan. Or like maybe they draft another DPS, but if it's not an Amber, it'll just die, right?
Got
So
it.
unless they have like an Amber Holden or an Amber Rahu, which some people do have,
Mm-hmm.
then usually it just they don't really have that many options.
Noted. Okay, huge. That's huge. I'm gonna start copying that. Okay, let's watch this replay. That's huge. It makes a lot of sense though. Thank you for explaining it. Let's take a look at this replay, guys. Let me turn on the audio. Boop. Okay, so he has the Nohor CC, right?
Yeah,
You get the
like this is
Sansa. Mm-hmm.
it's as you'd expect, but you see like Santic cuts here for free. I get full cleanse, and then I get to cooldown increase all of them, and it just does nothing. I do end up cutting anyways because he is. I mean, he drafted a Didding and a Luan, which are both slow,
Oh,
compared to like because they're both on BB.
got it.
Um, so like the Freya can't actually push enough to make them
Mm-hmm.
go first, but
Mm-hmm.
even if they did go, I don't think he wins that.
Got it. All right,
Uh,
that was huge. Okay, yeah, I'm learning already. I'm learning so much already. Holy. Okay, let's take a look at this one. So you don't have to go as in depth as you did for the previous one, but it was super helpful just to give me and the viewers an understanding of how you generally draft. So this one, you can go ahead. I'm not.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, this guy kind of gave me three of the power units, right? He gave me
True.
Ray, Plume, and Luan.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of just like, how do you? I mean, he doesn't. There's no way to really beat Ray, Plume, Luan for him. He
Mm-hmm.
drafts a Kakardi, right? Which is a solid. It's a solid answer to Luan, right? If he wants
Yep.
to ban out Ray Mary.
Yep.
And so to counter the Kakardi pick, I go turn dot Senyu because
Oh.
if he lets the Senyu through, his Kakardi dies to Senyu, and if he bans the Senyu, his Kakardi dies to Raymary.
All right.
So
Yeah, I see that too, right? So he picked like no revivers because he banned Sonya. So
he
as long as you
pre-bans
deal with
Sonya. Yeah,
Kokardi, you just win, right? Because he's running triple healer. All right, great. Easy nukes right here, probably. As soon as the Kokardi dies, you just win.
yeah. I mean, I think this game actually. I'm pretty sure his Kakardi lasts for a while because uh, he has triple healer, but
Mm-hmm.
and I think I just barely don't kill him because
Oh, I
uh,
see. Because they cut, right? They cut like a lot.
yeah, they got a lot because of gigabytes and stuff. And then here I still don't kill barely.
A Dyke
Uh,
asks you, Doom, what do you do versus Freya?
so it depends on what they're going into for Freya. I think I have a few drafts that are versus Freya. I mean, the first one was versus Freya.
Mm-hmm.
Um, sometimes I just steal the best turn one units, and then I try and like make a team that can counter whatever I leave left for him, like CC and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if they draft a Freya with no other speed contester or only one other speed contester, I'll just ban that, and then the Freya's a dead pick on their team.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes, if they get like a Senyu Freya or something, I'll do like a locked Hoyon or something with a Mass and a
Yep.
Bayo Amber.
Yup, that's the strat. I have like a whole video for that too. That's the main strat I use, but sometimes I still get outsped so much I just can't win.
Yeah, I think you really need Strive or BB, and you need to have, at least some speed so that you're not
Yeah.
dying
Yeah,
just.
exactly. My Bayo needs like an extra 15 speed. I have to find that somewhere one of these days. But also, you guys know the season's almost over, right? So I would recommend for the viewers watching, don't lattice anybody up. Don't make any drastic changes to your account just yet. Just wait another week, and we'll get some, or less than a week, right? Should be in a couple days before the
Okay.
season ends, right?
Yeah, you can see this Kikardi actually does, I mean, he gets both my units
Hmm.
into Amber. I assume he's probably like a pretty well built Kikardi, but like it's just that draft is just not much you can really do.
Yeah, got it. So yeah, I see it now. I'm starting to understand why you pick Ray first over Fiamelia, right? Because exactly like what you said um, for the previous replay. If you didn't have the damage, you'd be cooked, right? Because
Yeah,
Fia first pick doesn't do enough damage. She does a chunk of damage,
yeah,
but it's not enough to definitely like out damage the triple healer in that case.
yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, and like also again against triple healer, it's like there's nothing that's proccing her, right? If they have a
Hmm.
plume on that team or something, like maybe she's a little bit more valuable. But if I first pick Fia and then they go fucking Fushu, Sanya, and then
Hmm.
another healer, like there's nothing that's triggering Fia stacks, and then I just
Got
lose
it.
off that.
Okay, so this is a good draft too now. So they took Ray Mary. So you pick Lowen and Fia. And then that kind of
Okay.
also saves the plume for you later, right? Because
Yeah.
usually people aren't gonna pick plume into Fia unless they plan on banning her.
Yeah, so I like the Lawan Fia because, yeah, like you said, if they pick the plume, they're forced into banning the Fia.
Hmm.
And if they don't pick the plume, then I get to pick her last as like a strong fifth pick.
Got it.
Also, I end up liking the Lawan a little bit more um, than than plume, just because, again, like I said, I like having two DPS. Like you see here, they ban out my Senyu. If I don't
Hmm.
have a Lawan and instead I have a plume, I probably just don't have like plume Fia is probably not enough damage.
Got it. All right, noted. This is huge. You probably out of all the accounts I reviewed, you probably have the closest account to mine too. So I'm definitely learning right now. I'm taking massive notes. Let's see. All right. So you get to Randolph first, of course. Plume. S3, of course. Okay, push everything like that. Lowen on Holden. Insta kill him. Holy. Oh, and you
Yeah,
run
defense
Amber
buff
Lowen too.
plus defense down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I run Amber Loan. I think I mean, it's nice because, right, if I'm picking Loan, a lot of the times people will pivot turn one.
Yeah.
Um, and so I like the Amber. But, I mean, Jackal is fine too. It's just, especially since I don't have that many healers, I think Amber is nice. Because, like, my only healer is Vita, really.
Yeah.
I don't have a Fushu built, don't have a Wake Insomnia.
Yep. Yeah, me too, me too. So yeah, I'm trying to apply this to my own account too. Just maybe some last second build changes, some last second draft improvements for the last week or so. So are you gonna go for like 4K?
I'll see how it's going, and I really I just want to end top 100. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
last season I was just fucking whatever 3100 or something or
Uh-huh.
3200. I
Yeah.
was not very high ranked, so I mean I'm already kind of happy enough with where like how much I've ranked up this season, but uh
Yeah.
if I look like I'm gonna drop out of top 100, I'll grind a little bit just to try and at least end that.
I see. You know, definitely, bro. Definitely. I'd be pretty happy
Yeah,
with your 3.7 right now too. I'm gonna
yeah.
just gonna try for 3.5 personally.
And that game was kind of just a luck showcase as well
Yeah,
because
I saw
I
that.
got three time weave procs, I think.
Yep, my merch
Uh,
noticed. Yep. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty good, right? So, okay, I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm spending a lot of time thinking for my account too because you're just good. You're just that good. And we have very similar accounts. Okay. Let's keep going.
yeah,
Someone asked if you have any turn 1 versus turn 1 here.
I think the last ones I sent were some like counters to turn one. It looks like that one's a turn one
Ooh,
versus
can we
turn one.
watch
It
this
looks
one?
like
Can you explain this one?
the Bach game. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
of course.
So this draft was um, so first pick Ray Mary. He goes Luan Fia. His Fia
Mhm.
is time or is Law of Silence
Yep.
Bramble Time Weave or something. He
Yep.
has a weird Fia, right? So I go turn.Senyu because Senyu will absolutely destroy that Fia because it's not on BB.
Oh, okay.
And then I toss in a Nahor as well because again that will also kind of destroy his account because or his whole team if I go strip into Nahor with
Mm-hmm.
Raymary, he has nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He throws in a Hoyan fifth pick. His goal there is he's trying to bait me into banning his Hoyan because I have
Mm-hmm.
Senyu, even though he's and then you can see obviously he's banning Senyu because realistically, even if he doesn't ban Senyu and I leave Hoyan in, he wins this game. Or,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, if he leaves Senyu in, I win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And if I ban Hoyan, I just lose the game no matter who he
Yep.
bans. Um, so if I ban out the Fia here because if I go Plume into Nahor and she cuts, I could easily lose the game off that.
Yep.
Um, so I just let the Hoyan do nothing the entire match and ban
Uh-huh.
out the Fia, and he really can't do anything this entire game. I'm pretty sure he just insta dies.
Great, let's watch. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know for the viewers, I like leaving Hoyan in there sometimes too, because Tyrandot also strips, and Tyrandot usually can lap Hoyan before she does anything. So if
Yeah,
she can kill like one of your teammates, but right after that, she's not gonna get a second turn because
yeah.
Tyrandot's just gonna strip
Also
and kill
important
them.
to mention, yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
have Turndot who can strip and kill, Plume who can strip and kill,
Mm-hmm.
Ray who kills with S1, and a Nahor who CCs her.
Mm-hmm.
So like he kind of just Hoyan's kind of just like a nothing pick in this draft. It's literally just a soft counter to Senyu that he's trying to
Yes.
force me into banning.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. All right, let's watch this. I want to see Bach lose because I always see him win, bro. I always see him win. He sends me replays. He always wins. Let me see. All right, so Plume first. Yep. Now we get the massive freeze. Is it Lowen on stride? Maybe. Let's see. Huge damage. Yep. So there's the strip, guys, that we were talking about from Tyrandot. Ray nuke, and then that's your GG's. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good thing Bach's not here in the chat right now.
Oh yeah, another thing to mention.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever so I run codex on all of my like you can see I'm running codex on
Mm-hmm.
Nahor, uh, Plume, and uh, Turned Out there.
Yep.
When you're running Nahor or when you're running that type of build against a Lawan, you always save your S3 on both Nahor and Plume, and you wait a turn between using your S3 on Turn Dot. If you
Mm-hmm.
use your S3s right away, then when Lawan comes out of Amber, you won't have your S3 to freeze or defense down her. But if
Yep.
you keep both, no matter who she targets, she's going to end up with defense down.
Oh. Smart. I see. That's huge. That's huge. Got it. So my plume is on Rev
Yeah, yours is on
actually.
Rev.
Yeah, and it was doing very well for me. I think before Fiamelia came out, but I think afterwards definitely the meta changed a little bit. So she's still on Revelation, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
I was cooking with her when it was only Tyrande and no Fiamelia. It was pretty crazy. Uh,
Yeah, she kind of gets unfortunately the Rev kind of gets
mhm.
rolled by uh Fia. I also had my Hein on Rev and then I swapped him off because
Yep.
of Fia.
Yep.
Um
Got it. Yeah, me too.
yeah, so
Exactly.
yeah, so for some turn one, I know the solos game is turn one.
Okay, yeah, let's watch
Adept
that.
is pure turn one or turn two. Um yeah, I know
So,
solos is
mhm.
mostly a turn one player. You can see he gets turned and
Yep.
Freya,
Mm-hmm.
right? He gets the I'm gonna go first comp, and
Mm-hmm.
he bans out my Fia, so I don't have one of my counter options.
Yep.
Um, but you can see, right? He goes turned out Freya. I know, like I said before, right? If I just pick the only real cleave option there, which is Senyu,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a Loan on my team, he just he just will eventually lose because he can't kill me in time, right? And then I have
Yeah.
Santic again to counter the CC, and Nahor's there just to be annoying.
Got it.
Because if
Got it.
Nahor ever gets a turn, then he also loses, which I believe is just what happens. I think Santic just cleanses and Nahor goes in EFFs, but
Great. Let's see. Let's see. We'll watch the Adept game too. It's just nice watching the other streamers play as well. So you
he's
S3 there. Oh no, he S3 there. So Santic
yeah he has his
can't cut. I see.
yeah, he has his whole team. go before me, but like like he just doesn't deal enough damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then my Nate actually it didn't even matter. My Nahor just goes and he loses. Like it just doesn't matter what he does when he doesn't have a cleave unit. Um,
Got it.
and
Huge,
and that's
huge.
why again I like getting two cleave units
Mm-hmm.
in.
Noted.
Um, yeah, this is against Adept. I mean, Adept kind of just, I mean, I don't know. Here he just let me get Ray, Mary, Plume, and Fia, even though he knows I'm a turn one player.
Yeah.
Um, I think Fushu second pick is Troll against turn one, and
Mm-hmm.
so he just loses because of it.
Why did you lock Fia here though? Just because he didn't take it?
Um, yeah, partially, but also um, Fia stops him from really. He likes to pick Didding,
Uh-huh.
um, and Fia hard counters Didding, so like it kind of
Oh
takes
yeah.
away a couple of his options.
I see. She just completely ignores Sanctolin, right, in terms of her damage, and then she also like heals
She
and
ignores
cleanses
Sanctulin,
everything.
yeah, and she cuts even with his debuff on
Oh,
her.
true, true, yes, true.
Like, and then she takes it off and does extra damage. Like, she just like Didding just dies into her,
Got it.
unless he S2s and taunts her, but then he does nothing else to the rest of the team. So
Got it. All right, let's watch. Do you play? So you mainly play Cleave, right? And then sometimes you pivot to CC.
yeah, I prefer Cleave generally.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And here, like, I go Senyu fifth pick as well because, like, well, I usually just prefer Senyu, but also he picks a Doki on Alicorn, so, like, you can't go CC into that.
True.
Um, unless you have, like, a Santic as well and some other things. But I mean, yeah, he's just defense down, Plume, and then, I mean, there's no way to win from here, basically. Even though Fushu goes, it just doesn't really matter because like I strip all the shields. Um, I'm pretty sure I might get a time weave proc. I don't know,
Uh-huh.
but
I see. I'm learning quite a lot. Yeah, I'm learning quite a lot. So I guess if you're running, since you're running Codex Plume, right? That also helps with Doki's backups, right? Or no?
yeah, it keeps the defense down on for like an extra attack or two. Yeah, and it also helps to get rid of Fushu shield because Fushu always
Fushu
goes
shield.
after
Yes,
Plume.
true, true.
Um, but yeah, I mean,
Got it.
like, yeah, there's just not much he can really do. Like, he has Sanya, who is really annoying because she heals for 8 billion, but like,
Yeah.
he just doesn't really, like, only Holden is not enough
Mm-hmm.
against Thea plus Ray.
Oh, he doesn't have Awakened Sanya?
Um,
Her
I think
horns
I might,
weren't
I
glowing.
think that might be bugged. I'm not
Might
sure.
be bugged. I'm
Or
pretty
maybe
sure
he
he
didn't pick
does,
that.
right? He's a turn 2 player. He should have definitely picked.
I'm pretty positive he has Awakened Sanya.
Okay, because her horns weren't glowing. Okay, we'll take a look again right after go back. And we'll watch maybe one or two more. That might be
Yeah,
good for this video. But I'm
it might
learning.
just,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I think it just might be bugged in replay or something. I'm not sure, but
I see. But yeah, I was just saying I'm learning so much, bro. I'm actually learning so much. This is the closest account to mine. I can learn so much. Okay.
yeah, I've got the relatable account. It's over.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
so the last two matches that I sent you are
Mhm.
both like same draft. Those are both like another option to countering turn two. They're slightly different drafts, but yeah.
Okay.
The final two is just like the Messiah Bayo thing. So
Yep.
here I lock Messiah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, wait, again, I go low on Fia because he goes Ray Mary first pick.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then I see that he goes Senyu Freya, so I know that I'm getting outsped.
Yep.
I lock Messiah, and then I go Beonten Amber because I know if he doesn't ban out Beonten, if she ever gets a turn, he loses.
Yep.
Um, he goes Mio Nahor to try and cancel out the. He goes Mio to try and cancel out the Amber.
Uh-huh.
So then I go Hoyan, who will kill the Senyu off of her first thing,
Correct.
and then I can ban out the Mio, and like even if he freezes me, it just doesn't matter because like my Beonten's gonna die. He can't freeze me while I'm an Amber,
Mm-hmm.
and then if she eventually gets a turn, I just guaranteed win. I don't. I think that's how. I think in this one I die and then Beonten goes through Amber. I think in the other one I didn't even die on Beonten.
All right, let's
I think.
see. Okay, so Freya, Senyu manages to cut. Okay,
Sengi
no strip
goes.
on the Nahor. Huge damage. Your Hoyan is pretty built compared to
Yeah, yeah.
mine.
I
Mine's
have
only
it. I have it.
114.
Yeah, mine is five, or sorry, 145. But she's also P5.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, like
True.
this is the problem here. Is just like, yeah, my Messiah is frozen, but now I can just boost Hoyan and he dies anyways. Like now Nahor is gone and he has nothing to kill me.
Is your Bayo invested? I didn't notice earlier. I was just clicking too fast. Is it just a
She's
usual
like,
441 or is there like more
yeah,
invested?
yeah, 441.
Okay, just 441. Got it.
You could technically go for the 4 or 5 or whatever it is into S3 if you wanted to do like a like, because then it would have revived Oyan and Loan, but like,
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's worth it.
I see. And then 1v1 Lowen always wins. Yep.
You hope so.
She should wait, even against Raymare she should, right?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
one bruiser, I forgot. There's one bruiser that
Uh,
1v1 she has a hard time against.
Raymary and Rahu are the two that she has the hardest time against.
Rahu, yes, because he
Uh,
defense downs, right?
yeah, Rahu defense downs and does just a ton of damage. And Raymary, if you ever get down low enough, Raymary will execute you, which becomes a
True.
problem.
True. Oh yeah, this one's pretty close then. I see.
Yeah, like if he hits a crit there or like hits one extra crit, I just lose.
I see.
I think it wouldn't have been as close if my Lawan was 555, but she's 515.
Yep. Of course.
Um,
Of course. And the last one.
that one's pretty similar. That one's just kind of showing off Strive, where I think I just cut him with Beo. But similar-ish idea. I mean, instead of locking the mass, I locked the Hoyan here. The reason I locked the Hoyan here instead of the mass is because it forces the Raymary ban. Because Raymary plus Hoyan is really, really strong. Because I kill his Senyu off of the Hoyan counter, and then Raymary will kill the rest of his team.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was about to
So
ask. So last
so if
game
I
you didn't have Ray Mary, which is why.
last game I had Lawan Ifia instead.
Mhm.
So instead of instead I had Mass Lock, but
Got it.
in this game because I have Raymary, I Hoyan Lock. But I think realistically it could work either way. But
Got it. All right, let's watch this last game, guys. I'm learning more than I think you guys are. Uh, but yeah, this has been awesome. Let's see this last game right here. So we got both turn 1 versus turn 2 and turn 1 versus turn 1 and how to deal with both types of opponents. Okay, so
yeah, you can see
Yeah.
here I have Strive, so I just cut, and then Messiah goes and I win.
Yep. Because he's too slow, Shump Street. The other guy, the Santic was too slow. Couldn't get a single turn. But yeah, all right, that's it. Thank you again, Doomsucker, for sharing your account. Any closing thoughts before we end this video?
No, not really. I think like I said before, like I think my account's just like a pretty standard account. I think most people can get their account to this state pretty quick, or like not quick, but like people could get their account to this state just by playing, right? Like I haven't done
Yep.
anything special. I don't have crazy luck or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think most players could get to this point. It's just about figuring out your account, how you like to
Mm-hmm.
play, your type
Mm-hmm.
of draft, and you got to build your own play style.
Yes, well said. I definitely agree with you. That's also why I want to do these videos because like it's impossible to like help every single person because everybody's account is like ridiculously like complex, right? It's so different. And only I would like to emphasize that only you, like whoever plays like their own account knows their account the most, you know? So all you can do is really learn, pull things here and there from other players, and then just try your best and play enough, get better, draft better, roll some speed here and there, and then just push for mythic. You know, because I think a lot of the viewers are definitely on YouTube anyway are definitely lower mythic or like even lower like diamond and plat as well. So yeah, thank you again, Doom. This is awesome. I think this is gonna be a very good video. And yeah, guys, that's it for this video. All right, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe. You guys already know about the goals for subs on YouTube and the monthly pass giveaways and all that stuff. I stream every single night, guys. If I don't catch you on the stream, then I'll see you in the next video. Bye.